I do feel that we were so lucky because along with kind of seeing, the different dimensions of Hungarian soil, which they so kindly put on display for us, but along with tasting their wines and kind of like hearing their journey as far as getting, prominent recognition, not just, of course, in Hungary, but just out there in the world, we got to see. I don't know if I'm allowed to share this, but we got to actually see, and Sheila knows his name, but the grandfather who,
Mm.
helped kind of harness and teach his kids the
Yes.
business, who originally didn't come out. And so it kind of felt like
Yeah.
full circle to like hear the story and then kind of see him as we were leaving of like the generational impact of the story and the winery itself.
Yeah, yeah. So when it comes to Sepsi, he's definitely a prime example where he used to work as a viticulturalist for some of those larger wineries. And back in the 70s and the 80s, he planted a lot of the vineyards around the region at different parts. So he was able to get for kind of himself when he started his own label, the best plots possible because he was just so familiar with them. And actually, his son is carrying the torch, and of course, the third generation is in training. So his son is who you see on the picture, and we are essentially in their dining room. That's where they held the tastings, and you can see their coat of arms on the wall, and then we are standing around and looking at their family tree. So they have been around for many centuries as a family in this area. And actually, if you look back at the history of making Tokaji Aszú in the 1500s, the first sepsi Aszú was made by one of their ancestors. So it's such a fantastic story to be able to be there and live there. I don't even know 17th generation or something like that. That is still there at the region and still makes fantastic wines. I mean, their wines have been recognized globally by the Golden Mines, by many different organizations as being pretty much the five-star rock stars of the region.